Here's CNBC's Valerie Castro.
Where is my fork, man?
Family dynamics are tough, but when 3 generations live under one roof, things can get complicated.
Mom, we don't need 2 extra coffees.
The sandwich generation refers to an adult who is responsible for kids and an aging parent. According to a Pew Research poll, about 1 in 10 parents are in that position, and that was pre-pandemic.
I think it made it very uncomfortably clear that your parents were not as safe as you thought they were.
Neuropsychologist Dr. Sanam Hafiz says the pandemic sped up the realization that aging parents will likely need outside care, but the decision to bring a parent home is tricky.
They feel like their independence is being taken away, that they're being told by now their children how to live and the rules under their roof, right? Which is really talk about reversing roles.
Dr. Hafiz's own mother, Farkunda, who is now 74, moved in with her daughter and twin 6-year-old grandsons when her husband passed away 2 years ago.
I feel incredibly fortunate, but it has its challenges. You know, we try to have these respectful conversations, but every now and then one of us will get riled up about, well, Mom, I don't want you to do this with the kids. Or she'll say, I think you expect too much from the children, or, you know, you parent in a different way than me.
To a certain extent, being with a parent in the same household, it's almost like having kids.
Catalina Chindia, who also has 2 sons, says her mother moved into their South Carolina home from Eastern Europe 10 years ago. As she ages, her health has become a source of concern and occasional conflict.
You know, have a conversation with her that, you know, you really should be walking a little bit more, or, you know, you should be really careful with, you know, how much of this or this, you know, type of food you're taking in. So those are definitely types that, you know, it makes me feel like now I switched and I'm the parent.
So how should you manage those conversations?
Instead of dictating things, I think people are much more open to listening. You know, say, I am still your kid. You're still mom or dad, and I need you around. You know, my kids I want my kids to have their grandparents around. And I think if you kind of approach it from that emotional angle, I think you'll have far more success than if you were like sort of parenting your parent.
Just kind of trying to be in the situation with them and trying to improve with them, I think helps the conversation a little bit.
Along with the emotional burden, caring for an aging parent can be a big added expense. Unpaid family caregivers can expect to spend 20% of their income on extra out-of-pocket costs, an average of more than $7,000 a year to help a loved one. That's according to AARP. A bill introduced last month under the Credit for Caring Act would provide an up to a $5,000 federal tax credit for eligible working family caregivers. Shep, and it's much needed.
Yeah, I'll say so much to deal with, especially over the last, 15 months. Valerie, thank you.